fully revealed the relationship its president had with Weinstein and whether that relationship influenced the president of NBC News to drop a story critical of the embattled film producer. Joining me now is Erin Elmore, former Trump campaign surrogate and attorney. Erin, just to spell it out, NBC News president Noah Oppenheim appears to have had some business dealings with Harvey Weinstein in dealing with a script. The guy writes film scripts in his spare time, apparently. He says to coworkers he wants to do that full time. So he had these business dealings, but then he was in charge of spiking a story that was critical of Harvey Weinstein. I mean, you don't have to be in journalism to realize that that's verboten. And this guy's the president of NBC News.
I mean, there's a recent Gallup poll that just came out, David. It said trust in the media is down to 32%. Stories like this are exactly why that's happening. This man lacks all journalistic integrity and was acting out of complete and utter self-interest. The American people deserve better. We turn on the television and think we're going to hear the news of the day. It can't be motivated by our self-interest. And this is not the first time Mr. Oppenheim has found himself in this situation. We all remember the conversation that took place between Billy Bush and now President Trump on Access Hollywood that came out during the campaign that was very, very inflammatory. Well, at the time, Mr. Oppenheim ran the Today Show, and the Today Show's new talent was Billy Bush. So he was the one that squashed that story from becoming public. Again, that lacks journalistic integrity. You know, we all recall
there's something else, forgive me, Erin, but there's something else that it shows, which is something that Donald Trump's been talking about for a long time, about our culture. That there is this connection between the news, the entertainment, and the political elite in this country, and they protect their own if you are in that elite. It's a liberal, political, entertainment elite. They control the popular culture as well as a lot of the political scene here.
You're absolutely right, and you almost took the words out of my mouth. The first time President Trump said the words, many Americans laughed, and many news organizations just sort of laughed. And now what we're seeing is he was right. This is all true. Even Harvard, which is an extremely liberal organization, had a study that came out that said the first 100 days of the Trump campaign, NBC and CBS and CNN's coverage was 93% negative. I mean, that just tells you something about the picture the media is trying to paint here. It's really unfair to the American people, and if the American people want to know the truth, they have to delve really deep to find it.
You do have a lot of women coming out now and condemning a lot of women from Hollywood and from politics. Let's start with Hillary Clinton, though, and we don't have much time, but Hillary Clinton was used by Bill Clinton, or maybe she did it of her own accord, but she belittled women who were accusing her husband of almost the same kind of stuff Harvey Weinstein has been accused of. And now she's applauding these women the same time that she was condemning women that were making charges against her husband. I mean, the hypocrisy is so thick you could cut it with a knife.
The sharpest knife I've ever seen. The hypocrisy is ridiculous. She was the ultimate victim shamer, and now she's trying to stand up for women, but it's a little bit too little, too late. And let me tell you what, legally speaking, in terms of what Harvey Weinstein is facing, he's in for a long road, both criminally and civilly. Yeah. Things do not look good for him.
Erin, thank you very much. Good to see you. Appreciate it.
Thank
Melissa.
New details on